first of all, welcome to this classroom. I'm sorry, it took 10 more minutes than what I expected to come here and get things settled. But anyway, this is the first time we ever used this classroom for this class, so I have to be patient. Well, first of all, the rule for this table is we have about 10 to 12 tables in this room, and so we expect to have at most 60 students for 5 persons per table. Now let's count the number of tables here. Who can give me the number of tables now? So I doubt why you cannot sit here. Maybe next time I put some drinks here, sweets here, and everybody will grab this table. So welcome back. First of all, allow me to say, normally they would not lock the door. This morning, when I'm here for another class, the doors were locked. So I need to look for the security to help open the door. And I told the security guard, please do not lock the door this afternoon, but it turns out that they locked one and they not locked the other. So anyway, it's a funny joke. Now for those of you who were here last week, okay, I have 44 students now instead of 42 students. You know that we have a very simple exercise to do, and that is called the first week of class questionnaire. Now please make the best use of your mobile phone, get online, come to this questionnaire and get it done in 5 minutes. This will be the first exercise in class today. Use the mobile phone, get online, go to the Moodle environment. If you have not done this questionnaire, use not more than 5 minutes, get it done. It's very simple. 12 questions with just take and enter some data. So that's the first exercise to give you a treat for today. This is day number 3 into CISG113, section 1, Information Security and Privacy, on January the 18th, 2016. And that is semester number 2 and week number 2. All right, so make the best use of this 5 minutes. Get this questionnaire done. Oh, you're free to talk, don't worry. You're here to talk all the way. Discussion is the issues of this classroom. Now remember, if you are located in a specific table with more than 5 persons, you should relocate yourself to a table with fewer than 5 persons. Make sure the discussions worked, okay? Let me double check on the online users now. Yes, I got more than 1. Okay, I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons online. So what about the remaining students in this class? Would you please get yourself online? Even though you have already done the questionnaire, make sure you give yourself this chance to catch yourself online to this environment, all right? We just have 5 minutes time to get this done. In the 5 minutes that I've given you to finish doing this questionnaire for week number 1, I'm going to take attendance for the day, all right, to save some time. Oh, by the way, yes, take attendance first. Let me just be focused first. All right, attendance for the day. This is day number 3. Johnson, thank you. You don't, thank you. Star, thank you. And then Ken, yes, thank you. Terry, yes, thank you. Iris, thank you. And then Andy, thank you very much. Christina, thank you very much. Yes. Sonia, thank you. Tina, thank you. Yes, thank you. Cleo, thank you. Joey, thank you. And then Winnie, thank you. Cluster, right? Yang Xiu-Wei, thank you. And then Danny, thank you, Danny. Nicholas, not here today, okay. Huan Yin, not here today, okay. Gabler, thank you. Blue, thank you. And then Toysy, Toysy. Not here yet, okay. Karim. Karim. Not here yet, okay. Ling Xian. Thank you. Louise. Louise. Thank you. Raymond. Thank you. Steve. Thank you. Okay, the first 25 students done. The second page. Levine. Levine. Not here yet. Okay. Serenia. Thank you. Muffin. Thank you. Fred. Thank you. Michelle. Thank you. And then it's Fatima. Thank you. Heidi. Heidi. Okay, not here yet. Karen. Thank you. Erica. Thank you. Yoga. Thank you. Gambo. Thank you. Ren Ki. Ren Ki. Thank you. Ada. Thank you. Steve. Thank you. And then Gia. Gia. Thank you. Uta. Thank you. Hannah. Thank you. All right. We have 44 students. I guess about 7 students are not here today. It's okay. So let's get back to the. Have I called your name? Yes. Okay, that's good. Let's take a look at the number of online users. Very good. Now we got something. Remember, at the end of last week, I invite you to put down some questions after watching the documentary, the first one we ever saw, let us say, in class, and it's about the documentary aired in TVB jail on August 8, 2015, all right? And then I discovered, wow, very good, this is a very excellent class. I got the following number of questions. Excellent. Look at that. I think I got more than 20. And I glanced through the questions. They're very meaningful. And so, what we're going to do, all right, what we are going to do today is to have some kind of in-class discussions, table-based. So let me check 4, 5, 6, okay? Let's go in this direction, from left to right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember your table number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is table number 10. All right. So we do not have table 10. Okay. You remember your table's number. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 tables in this classroom, so we're going to do some kind of discussion. Now let me try to see we have enough of the students here. Puta, okay? When I call your name here, and if you're there, you become the agent to facilitate the discussions in your table, okay? To make sure they know what you're talking about. Because you can refer them to your questions here. You have 2 questions, right? Okay? Introduce your 2 questions to your table. Okay? So you're the agents here. Alright? So, Fred. Fred, are you here? Okay. You have your questions, okay? Make sure you have discussions in your table based on your question. Alright? You're the agents there. Alright? So let's go for Muffin. Okay, you can take a break. Concentrate on Fred's questions, all right? Because your table is wonderful. Danny, are you here? Danny, you become the agents in your table. Make sure that your table member know what you're talking about. Okay, your question is the issues, all right? So Johnson, so you become the agents in this table. Make sure your question will be discussed among the table members, okay? You can speak in whatever language you like in your table, all right? But the best is English, all right? Okay? So Johnson is work done, okay? After the Winnie, are you here? Winnie? Winnie? You're Winnie. Winnie is over there. So Winnie, you become the agents in your table, okay? Your table is going to discuss your questions, okay? You need to facilitate your table, all right? To make sure they know what you're talking about. Sonia? Sonia? Okay, so you don't need to worry about your question. Worry about Winnie's question, okay? Karen? Okay, you got to help her, all right? So you don't need to worry about your question. Worry about his questions, all right? Andy, are you here? Okay, you're fine. Just talk about it over there. Serena. So you become the agents in your table, okay? So you need to make sure your table member understands your questions, all right? Okay. So Ada, okay, don't worry, concentrate on Serena's questions. And then Gala. So don't worry, you have an agent already on your table. So Ken, yes. Okay, you got agents already, don't worry. Star, so you become the agents in your table. Okay, make sure your table member understand your questions. Okay, Steve is not here. Terry, you're Steve. Okay, don't worry, you got an agent already. Terry, don't worry, you got an agent already. Michelle, okay, don't worry, you got an agent already. All right. So, and then it's you don't. You are the agents in your table. Very good. We're well set, I guess. Except for that table. I think we're well set. Which table does not have your agent? Over there, right? You don't have your agents yet. Iris? Okay. All right. So Iris, would you mind going to this table to help the gentleman? No, okay, it's all right. We cannot force the lady to do anything. Okay. Donna? Do we have Donna here? All right. So Donna's not here. Yoga. All right. Are you willing to go to the gentleman there? No, you're just a 4 persons there. Sorry. Oh, let's look for a table which is more than 5 persons. So can you volunteer 1 person from this table to go to that table? A gentleman? Or 1 pair? Oh, yes, don't worry. Okay. Yoga is here. Okay. Gia? Okay. All right, so I don't want to make things difficult for these 2 gentlemen. Now, let me offer you a choice for today's discussion. Each one of you can select a table to go to. Okay, that's good. You want to go to this table? Oh, yes, go. 5 persons. All right. Yes. So you have 5 minutes. I will give you another 5 minutes if indeed it's important. Okay? So in the 5 minutes, let's listen. Please listen very carefully. In the 5 minutes, what you're going to do is listen to your agent's talk. The agent is going to help you understand the questions of concerns, okay? Listens to your agent, all right? And then after your agent stops talking, hopefully in 2 minutes' time, you still have 3 minutes' time sharing your ideas with the agents, okay? Give some exchanges. So with 5 minutes' time, the agent is going to talk 2 minutes, and you have 3 minutes' time doing exchanges. And if it's not enough, I'll give you another couple more minutes. But we need to watch for the time, all right? So go ahead. I need to hear some noises now. Talk, all right? And of course, you can exchange your messages through your mobile phone. You can read the questions of your agents individually while your agent is talking to you. Now, I'm going to pass the microphone to each table in about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay? And so we are going to listen to your discussions. Normally, you do not have much time, but make the best use of the time that is given, all right? Your agent must be speaking now. Next time, I need to make sure each agent must be given a bottle of drinks, okay? Okay, now I'm going to start passing the microphone. Alright? So when the microphone is passed to your table, remember, the agent must not speak anymore. It's the members of the table who is going to speak. Alright? And you will have at most 2 minutes per table. Alright? So since we have almost 10 tables. Alright? So let me start out by passing to this table. Okay, please pick up the agent could pass the microphone to any member of the table. Okay, you can start talking about it. And you may mention something your agent has shared with you, and then pass on your feedback, okay? So just pick up the microphone. Now, since it's on air, you have to speak in English. Alright? Time is precious. Pick up the microphone. Alright? Introduce yourself. Yes, it's okay. Introduce yourself. I'm going to be your cameraman. Okay?
Hello.
Yes?
And my name is Rudy.
Rudy.
And the major is FSD.
Alright.
And the agent has asked how can he provide his privacy because he has been hacked on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay, very good question.
And yes, his parents also have this kind of problem.
Okay.
And how can privacy be private? Okay. And I think he can do not click so many links in Facebook. It is very dangerous.
Okay.
And when the fan send you a link and just ask what about the link and something. So.
Any more from the other member of your table? Yes.
We also think that log out the social website and don't click the email sending by strangers. We can also protect our private information.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, and also I want to add some points that if you face some stress situations, please be kind so that you'll have less chance to be cheated by others.
Wow, that's good. Any other things? Yes, hello. All right. Okay. Yes, that's very wise actions. Any other? Michelle?
More complicated tasks because sometimes when we register in internet account,
Yes.
it always asks us to set a stronger password so we can
Yes, stronger password. That's very good. All right, now, would you please pass the microphone to any table of your choice? To any table of your choice. Okay, pick up the microphone. Yes. Now, the agent must not be talking. Okay, thank you.
Okay, hello everybody. So basically, our agent brings up a question about the software, the antivirus software, and how can we find trustable or a suitable software to defend the hackers. So we discussed about how can we find out the software according to some web pages, but we still think we need more information and trials to select a good software.
Okay, any other idea from the other table members? You can share with us.
Talk about whether the software will face development as software.
I give you my microphone. It's backwards, not good. It's forward.
So we also talk about whether this software will increase the development
Okay.
of some elements like the
Well, you really did your homework. Yes.
yes, they can protect their computers and smartphones.
Okay. So question is, where can we find a software which can help us or protect us from the hacking activities? All right. So what about the last member in your table?
I think that also we have like so many software in the internet to protect our computer, but also we need to do, we have to careful about our personal information.
Yes.
Other using stop using the free Wi-Fi for the corporate and if you can use your personal Wi-Fi.
Okay, that's very good. Do not attempt to use anything free of charge, particularly the Wi-Fi, if it happens to be set up by the hackers. Okay, pass it to any table of your choice. Okay, any table of your choice. Very good. So, remember, the agents must not pick up the microphone. The agent could pass the microphone to any member of the table. Okay, thank you very much. Please let us know something about your table's discussions.
Our agents ask why the hacker can get our personal information and use it to carry out fraudulent activity. So that's how we think. I think that the hacker, just like when you use like Weibo or Weixin, this thing, there's many unknown things that many people like to click it and with their curiosity. So then sometimes they're possibly be cheated easily.
Okay, that sounds very interesting. Any other things to add?
I think if we do some quick Wi-Fi,
Right.
download some apps, our information also can record as a never knowing hacker can get our information by this way. It's very dangerous for us.
Okay, okay, that's very interesting. Yes, hello.
The ideas is also about WeChat.
WeChat, yes.
Sometimes we saw some things in WeChat, such as some games or article.
Okay,
Sometimes we click it and read it, but it's very dangerous.
okay, so maybe later on we can look into WeChat. So can you pass the microphone to any table of your choice? Okay, thank you. So kindly pick up the microphone and then help us to understand your table's discussions. Yes? The agents will not be speaking. The agent could pass the microphone to anyone in your table. You have 2 minutes. Okay, any member from your table?
Our question is how to protect
Yes, how to protect your privacy in the intellect. Okay, any ideas from your table?
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Pass it to the member you believe they could share with us. Yes, it's okay. Just tell us something about your experience.
I think we should let's do some large amount of money transaction on the internet.
Okay, let's money transfer in the internet. That
Yes.
means we should not use online banking as often as we want.
Yes.
Okay.
Use some, if you need to transact some money is very large amount, such for example 1 million. You should not use the internet.
Okay.
Transaction. And let's post something on your social medias such as Facebook.
Okay.
It will share your location, and some person will find you on that location.
Okay. So any other ideas from your table members? Yes, thank you.
I think we should keep updating the antivirus
Software.
yeah, in order not to be hacked by the hacker. And also, I advise that we should buy those
We should buy some
antivirus
software.
software.
Okay, okay. Keep update.
Yeah, keep updating because if you download it from the internet, which is free, you can do often. You know, some of the hackers just set up something to pretend to be the antivirus
Yes.
thing. So if you really buy one, then you can avoid that.
Okay. Okay. Any other ideas from your table? Hello.
I think first we don't so rely on electronic products.
Okay.
Um,
So no internet?
no, you
Okay.
can, but if you put some important information in your mobile phone or some electronic product, then for example, don't log in some public Wi-Fi easily.
Okay.
Or click in some strange website.
That's very good. Be cautious, right? Never do something silly. Any others?
And when we travel abroad, we should not use the public Wi-Fi because sometimes the Wi-Fi inside may have the hacker or some virus. So,
Okay.
when we travel abroad, we should buy some Wi-Fi for us to protect our own privacy
Okay.
inside our phone.
All right. That's a good suggestion. Okay.
I think we should be more aware of the information we are about to give out. Like some website that it may require your personal information,
Right.
bank account, or your ID number. Those are very personal information, so we should be more careful about it.
Yes, extremely important. Not to give it out easily. So could you pass the microphone to a table of your choice? Okay, that's very good. Accessible. Hello? The agents could pass it? Yes, very good. Your mission is to share. Okay.
His question is how to protect our personal information.
That's good.
Yeah. I think we should first keep our password.
Yes.
Yeah, and
In a secret box?
Yeah. Instance of information.
Yes.
Software.
Right. Okay. That's very good. So any other ideas?
Thank you. I guess our agent's question is similar like their table.
Okay.
Yes, the first one I think is not to watch and down videos on the website.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of tricks.
Okay, a lot of tricks in those videos, right?
Yes.
Or
And
games.
The second one, currently I have met a similar matter just last week.
Okay.
At that time, I was very tired and going to sleep. Suddenly, my phone received an email with a title that says, "Winner, I love you."
Wow.
Yes, I click it, and there is a picture. The picture like a letter that is very unclear.
Yes.
So in order to see it, it's very interesting. So I click the pictures, and it turned into a new website.
Right.
It says if you want to see the full picture, you should log in. And the website is very light email website. So I had my account and passport and repeat for many times, but it still can't log in.
Okay.
But it may be a laughing lecture. So I get back and turn on my laptop and change the browser to try it. Yes. After maybe 8 times, I thought it was might be a choice, a trick. It might be tricks.
Yes.
So I quickly changed my passport immediately. So these things tell us you should be careful when surfing the internet and change your passport regularly.
Yes, that's very good. That is what we call the push and pull strategy of the hacker. The push you to will something that sounds to be interesting. It attracts you into the pool of areas with a lot of tricks. And if you ever try to do it, it will pull you up. Right. Could you pass the mic? Oh yes. Thank you.
And my agency is that how to protect your privacy.
Privacy, yes.
I think we should upgrade my computer security system together.
All right.
And don't enter or take on some file or some website you not really know about that.
Okay.
Just like it says, you change your password regularly.
Yes.
To provide the
stronger protections.
To provide the hackers give your information.
Yes. Thank you. Do you have any things to say for the last member? Oh, you sure have a chance. Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
My suggestion is don't believe the stranger. When
Okay.
stranger call in and they tell you some bad situation happened, and then they want you to tell them your ID number or credit card number, something like that, your information. So don't believe them when them call in you. The first thing you need to do is to call the official number and recheck it by some officer. Yes. So
Thank you. Yes, it's very important. We should not trust any strangers. Can you pass the microphone to a table of your choice? Yes, you come. Hello?
Our question is also about the Wi-Fi. In the last class video, we saw that the reason why our information we saw is we ignore the wall, but in most situations we don't see the wall. And in that situation, information will be seen by others.
Right.
Right. If the answer is yes, it means that we can't connect the IP public Wi-Fi.
You want to add something? Yes, please, please.
Okay, from the video of last class, we can see that when you are using the public Wi-Fi or some unsafe Wi-Fi, the hackers can see the information in your computer. They can even control your computer. So my suggestion is that do not use the public Wi-Fi or some free Wi-Fi that you cannot trust. And if you have to use them, do not use your e-banking or PayPal or something to protect your computer. That's my suggestion.
That's very good. That's very good. Yes. Any other suggestions from the member? That's very wise, because whenever we use the free and public Wi-Fi, which we do not know who set it up, and if we send it through some sensitive information like our password or ID, that we are just giving out our private information to the hackers. Yes, thank you very much for the suggestion. Can you pass the microphone to any table of your choice? Which other table have not spoken yet? Over there. Yes. Over there. Over there. 2 tables there. Yes. Let's see. Yes, one of the 2 tables. Hello? We still have some time.
So our agents have wrote the question is that is it 100% safe even if they download the antivirus software? So,
yeah.
We think that it is possible that even you downloaded the antivirus software to your computer, the virus still attack your computer because most of us may not notice the due date, the expiry date of the software,
right.
Or if is this software suitable for this the newest
virus?
Yeah, so the newest virus, because the viruses are just going to the new next generation.
Yes.
So and we have to see the firewall, the others, is that suitable for us, and yes.
We have to become an expert. Yes.
And for the mobile phones we use, we always need to download some new apps. So maybe before we download the apps, there is a list for us to check what kind of information the apps will get from our phone. So it would be better for us to scan through it for a while. At least we pay a few seconds of attention on it for a few seconds so that it can better protect our phone.
Right. It's a very important step. So.
And when we check our
It's okay.
check our mails, we should check if the mail asks you to pay money, you should check it if it is really the one you are giving the money to.
Right.
And then you should not easily subscribe something, or at least you really need it because there may be
Okay. Simple, clean and clear. Thank you. So could you pass the microphone to the last table? So we have the last table here.
I feel it's important to log in Wi-Fi and give a share to the class in our mobile phone and computer.
All right.
Password or other something. I will try some different software. My question is how to safely use to internet.
Thank you. Now the members' time. Yes.
I think we should download the antivirus software or update our virus.
Okay, download some antivirus software or update our virus database frequently. Yes.
Yes, so it can help us to prevent the attack from the hackers.
Okay, that's one thing we can do. Yes. Okay, so that is also important because we know that there are a lot of phishing emails with attachment that is supposed to be dangerous. So what about the last member from your table? Yes.
We should download softwares or games through public websites.
Okay.
Because it might contain lots of viruses that can affect our computers.
Yes. As a dad, I'm a dad of 3 kids. My kids love to play games through the internet, and they download software every day. And so we have to check it often enough. This is a very interesting thing. We know that sometimes we should not be doing a lot of things, but sometimes it's very hard to avoid different people doing different things. Thank you very much. Wow, I've already given each one of you a chance to talk. Now I have 15 more minutes or left, so that let me give you the message of today. I love to hear you talking so much, sharing your idea, because we are actually a class learning community, because we need to learn from one another. Now this is day number 3, okay? If you look at day number 3, this is week number 2. So we're actually learning in this week the theme, again, is inquiry-based learning, but we are learning something on information technology, the knowledge society. And when we talk about something called information technology, we're talking about technology which has something to do with information. And the question is, what is meant by technology? Have I asked you this question last time? What is meant by technology? Now this is a very important question. I want you to give your idea in the public discussion forum of this week, okay? And I would like each one of you to give your personal idea of what is meant by technology, so that we can pick it up on your idea on Thursday. Right here, lift your ideas of what is meant by technology. Okay, just what is meant by technology. All right? So, and then we're going to connect what you said to what is meant by information technology. Okay, but what is meant by knowledge society? We're living in a world which is characterized as the 21st century world. The 21st century world is so much characterized not by the manual work. Many work is work that can be done by your hands, just like what a blacksmith has been doing. We're talking about work that has to be done with some amount of knowledge. Okay? If you go to use the internet with a specific browser, you need to decide which browser you're going to use. For the time being, we have Google Chrome, we have Firefox, we have the Microsoft Internet Explorer. Any others? If you're using Apple, you know that there's something called Safari. Right? Okay? Any others? All right, so you need to know something about this. But when we talk about knowledge society today, what kind of knowledge are we generally referring to? What kind of knowledge are we generally referring to? Knowledge. University knowledge, secondary school knowledge, primary school knowledge, kindergarten knowledge, or postgraduate school knowledge, or knowledge that is related to the real world of work. You're talking about science, scientific knowledge. So what kind of knowledge are we referring to? All right, so another question is, when we talk about knowledge society, what exactly do we mean by knowledge? What is meant by knowledge? All right, so two questions. What is meant by technology? What is meant by knowledge? Two questions. So please share your ideas in the public online discussion forum of this week. All right? So you will see a very interesting stimulations of discussions. All right, so we just have less than 10 minutes. Let's go for something. All right, let's see here. I do not know if you know this. So I think that's more than enough for me to ask you one more time the question, what it's meant by knowledge in today's world. You have just witnessed some very interesting information presented to you through the video you just saw. And remember, I call this informations. Now, is there any differences between informations and knowledge? Now, ask yourself this question. And then, besides informations, we still have a lot of data. What are the differences between data and informations? Data, informations, organized. From informations to knowledge, something we can use for our benefit. So, can you connect them together? And beside knowledge, now the web is sometimes called a web of wisdom. Wisdom, a little bit about knowledge. So, introductions to information technology and knowledge society is a very interesting topic for discussions. And indeed, let's come back on Thursday and we continue the conversations. All right? Dismissed. All right, time's up. All right? Thank you very much for coming back here today. On Thursday, come back to the same group. All right? So that's it for today's CISG113, Section 1, Information Security and Privacy, day number 3 in week number 2. Bye-bye.